Yo, so I've been playing this game for a while now, and over the years I've pretty much asserted myself as a top lane main, mainly because that's the only role I play. But anyways, what I've come to realize is there are certain problems that only top laners run into. So here are 10 problems only top laners will understand. Having to leash the jungle. Alright, so it's not that I hate leashing the jungle, it's just really annoying, especially in certain situations. Those certain situations mainly being if you have a level 1 or 2 power spike and you get to lane a little late, they can start smacking minions before you can, and you don't get to abuse that early game, which really sucks. And I know we are saying there's a bot lane, and bot lane always has to leash too, but here's the thing, is they have 2 people, you have 1, so they did get it done a lot faster. And here, instead of like being able to abuse level 1, I just get smacked with a stick. And as much as I like being smacked with a stick, I just rather not. Ah yes, getting rift dropped in your lane. Yeah, it turns out this freaking purple eyeball thing is on the top side, so if you or your jungler happen to be behind, most likely you're gonna get this purple potato hitting your tower. Not like you weren't already behind as it is, but yeah, I actually ended up getting a double kill on this one. Not the best example, I got pretty lucky, but anyways. Tank matchups can be super boring. Now, this isn't all the time. Sometimes tank matchups can be fun, but there comes a point where if you're both tanky enough, like an Ornn against a Mundo here, you pretty much just smack each other around the whole time, and it just becomes a wet noodle fest. No one really kills anyone anymore. Like, I'm not gonna freaking kill Mundo here. There's absolutely no way. But yeah, yeah. You're on your own island. Top lane is by far the least active role. Granted, there are only 5 roles. Still, even though bot lane is the same geographically, at least there are 2 people on each side than like top where it's just you and the other guy. I've literally had games where I've had 0 kill participation by 20 minutes. Granted, I'm really bad at the game, so it doesn't mean much, but it's still pretty sucky. It's a great place for introverts to be though. Getting ganked. I already know what you're thinking, is that every lane gets ganked, and you're right, but here's the difference. Top lane is ridiculously long, and I know it's the same as bot lane too, but there's no Thresh Lantern that's gonna save you, there's no Braum that's gonna shield for you, it's just me, myself, and I. You get ganked, you're pretty much screwed. It's just one of the easiest lanes to gank, and also one of the hardest to escape from. In my completely unbiased opinion, of course. Winning lane and then bot feeding. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna make this one pretty fast because this is more of my personal experience than anything. But every time I win top, it seems like bot just starts inting, and I don't know what it is. I honestly don't. I think it's just my experience, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's just me playing top lane and being super biased in it. Definitely not. There's no way, right? But it's not even mid lane necessarily. It's usually bot. So I don't know what it is, but just thought I'd throw that one out there. Clash banners scared the crap out of me. Okay, so I don't know if this is just me or not, which is why I'm mainly putting this in this video. But at 2:15, every time the clash banner pops up there, every time. And on the blue side, it scares me the most. I think it's because it's in the top right corner and catches my eye, but every time it catches my eye, I feel like I'm getting ganked or something. It's just that small movement. All right, so again, I don't know if this is just me or not, but let me know if I'm going crazy. Having to go back to lane after an invade. Alright, a lot of people like to invade, and that's totally fine. It can be fun, but most people want to keep fighting or keep chasing. But us top laners have to walk across the entire map to get back to our lane. So we usually end up getting back to lane late or having to burn TP. Sometimes we even get chased on the other side of the map walking up because the other team is invading on that side. And as you can see, a lot of the time it doesn't even end up working out. Split pushing and your team dying. Alright, so this one's for all my fellow split pushers out there. Basically, whenever I'm split pushing, the rest of my team's in a 4v5, but they always want to engage the 4v5. It just like seems to always happen, you know, it's just one of those things, and then they always usually end up dying because it is a 4v5. And then you get the young question mark ping. It just happens. I feel like that's honestly like almost its own separate one. Like whenever you're the last one alive on your team, you're gonna get the question mark ping. It's bound to happen. Teemo. Yeah, Teemo. I don't think I really need to say much about this thing. Everybody already knows. Okay, here's the thing. I don't really even feel like Teemo is that hard of a champion to beat in lane, as I show a clip of me losing to a Teemo, but it's just more annoying than anything. Like, I mean, you guys already know, but like his shot, yeah, everyone else complains because they have to deal with Teemo in general, but us top laners have to deal with it the entire time in the laning phase too. So, you know, honor your top laner, that's all I'm saying. Also, there should never be a champion that forces the entire team to buy a sweeper. That's just messed up. Anyways, those are 10 things that only top laners will understand. But, yeah. Thanks for watching, and please enjoy this clip of me soloing Teemo.